think if you want to help somebody overcome anxiety, the first thing to get them to understand, to get them to really realize, is that being a little nervous is completely natural. There are many famous actors, musicians, other artists who are routinely nervous before they go on stage, but you don't notice it. There's a wonderful story about the French actress Sarah Bernhardt, who apparently was very nervous before her performances. And one day she was working with an understudy, and she asked the young girl, she said, "Tell me, my dear, do you get nerves?" And the girl said, "No, ma'am." And Sarah Bernhardt said, "Don't worry, it'll come, like talent." And you realize that being a little nervous is a natural thing. Many times, you know, people said, "Oh my gosh, my heart was pounding." And I said, nobody can hear your heart pounding. And it's like any other skill, public speaking is. The more you do it, the more you become comfortable with it. The nerves never go away 100%. You know, in English we have the expression, you get butterflies in your stomach. The butterflies are always there, but you just teach them to fly in formation. You have better control over them.
I did martial arts for 20 years, and it has formed a very important component in my ability to communicate. It seems a little weird, but the basis of martial arts is actually breathing. It's the ability to be able to control your breath, control your breathing, and from there comes the ability to control your emotions. You put yourself into situations that are unknown, and that generates fear. And it's the same thing when you're public speaking. Oftentimes you don't know who you're going to be speaking to. Oftentimes you don't know what situations you're going to find yourself in. And the first technique I always do is I always slow down my breathing. I become very aware of my breathing. I slow it down, and that's usually the first step in a series of steps before I enter any situation where I'll be doing any form of public speaking. And it was exactly the same before any competition. I would do exactly the same thing. I would control my breathing, become very aware of my breathing before I entered into any combative or competitive situation.